Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Stellaris. Most sincere and heartfelt apologies for the sort of abrupt black screen that rather ruined the end of our video last time. My hard drive ran out of space, and instead of normally just flagging up and being like, yo David, I'm running out of space here, you're gonna have to stop, it just decided to stop working without letting me know. Thank God I noticed after about a minute, because that would have been pretty bad. But let's recap over what we may have not really seen then, because we were looking at the point of interest over here. We went out and we found out what it was, and it was an ether drake, and we can't see it now because our science ship has left the area, but the poor little ether drake, last one in existence, so the curators think. What they also think is that this here, Dragon's Hoard, is something of a bit of a gold mine. Not necessarily a gold mine, but a mineral mine or an energy mine. It's worth fighting for, is what the curators have said. But still, the poor little story of the ether drake, last one in existence, and we're gonna probably go and have a go at it. It's not very nice at all. Anyway, so we spoke to the curators and we were like, yo, are our fleet's gonna stand a chance here? And they said maybe. So that led me to the theory and conclusion that the ether drake's got a combat strength of 20,000. So we're going to be building up our fleets a little bit more until we hit our naval capacity, and then maybe go and have a go at it. But we also spoke to more curators, and I'm clicking on all the wrong things here, we had another mystery of the universe. So we had this one, and we had this one that will track on the map that we just paid them for the information of, and I'm not sure where that exactly was in the universe. Hopefully it's not too far away. I think it was around here somewhere. I'm not actually... Oh, God, it was miles away. It's all the way up here. Okay, well, we'll get a science ship over to that then, if we can. Oh, we can't get there. Oh, whose borders can't we go in? Is it this lot? Oh, it's the Holfear clans and the Wasegi Stellar into that lot. Well, that's a point of interest that may have to... Wait, can't we go this way? Oh, no, because we're going to have to go through these lands to get there. So I was going to say, the Rothak sons are good with us. Okay, well, what we'll need to do then is try and open up a diplomatic channel to one of these guys. I mean, I think we can travel through all of these lands. So if the Holfear clans don't want to play ball, the bloody Hapslav lot as well. Okay, well, the Holfear clans are going to need to be rather agreeable to what we're about to ask them. So let's have a look. Holfear clans, how should we even be looking at this? Let's have another look at the relative power, because it's nice to see a lot of people pathetic to us and equal to us as opposed to superior. In fact, there's a stagnant ascendancy that are always going to be superior, and then it's the hive that are superior to us as well, but everyone else in the inferior or equivalent stuff. In fact, the only other lot we have to worry about are the Rothaks, who do have a technological superiority to us, but we're good friends with them, so that's okay. Anyway, these bloody Holfear lot, I'd really love some, I'd really love some open borders if I can. I'm not sure how we can ask them to open their borders to us. We can only close our borders to them, which I'm not really too bothered about, to be honest. I'm not really sure how we would close borders. No, I'd like to ask them to open their borders to us. Maybe trade deal would be how we would do that. Information, no. Transfer system. Oh god, no, that's definitely not what we want to do. No, none of this is too good. Okay, that mystery may have to remain a mystery for the time being. So what we'll focus on then is getting our fleets up ready, and then maybe go and put this poor ether drake out of its misery. And we'll have a construction ship over here ready to put a frontier outpost right here, and we'll have a science ship up here as well, I think, ready to go in. But otherwise, we're going to keep working on this second flotilla. And we've got about 20 left. 20, what's that? Let's do maths. That's 27 fleet capacity left. At the moment, we're just, I think, upgrading a few buildings and getting a few things built. Our planets are looking bloody good, if you ask me. But let's just get another... Oh, we do have a battleship getting built there. So let's go, and we can't actually afford anymore. So why don't we actually, after that exceptionally long introduction, actually start playing the game here? And there's some constructions coming in for us. So yeah, I think that's going to have to be our job here. So I don't think we actually get anything more in this done. And we've got our science ships that need to be upgraded a little bit. Oh, actually, a lot of these only required a scientist of rank 3 or above. I thought there were a bit more, because we've got a rank 3 there. Let's actually just slow this one down and get collecting those species, right? That's something we probably ignored for a little longer than we needed to. Okay, right, we will stop tracking the mysteries of the universe because we know where they are, and we can remember that because we've got a big red dot saying there's an ether drake there, the one we need to be concerned with. And we'll track all these on the map and what's going on there. I don't think that's something that really affects us too much. Yeah, science skill of 3. For some reason, I thought it was 5, so we weren't really working towards this, but let's get one of our science ships. We've got that one going there, and we'll take this science ship right in the middle of the hive. And if we can, we'll start researching these projects. And you know what? We'll get the other science ship working on it as well, because it's going to be a while until we can even get in this system, so we don't really need to have one parked in the way. Let's... Oh, we can't get... Oh, because of the bloody Hapslav lot. Right, well, we'll collect the ones that we can collect. Oh, we're only a rank 2 there. Okay, well, we might as well move them up then. Right, let's just have another quick look over our systems here and make sure that we're not ignoring any untapped minerals or anything. I don't think we are. It's all looking pretty in order there, if you ask me. We've just got a little bit more galaxy to get, and then we control... Really, you know, we could charge a lot for people to travel through here. I think we've got a really good spot. Let's just have another look very quickly. All of these guys are relatively happy. That's good. Our observation post going well. Rally points, fine. Factions, fine. Civilian ships, fine. Military fleets, getting there. Have another quick look over the surfaces here. That's all looking good. Planet summary. We all seem in order there. We do have a governor that we can get. I guess they died and we didn't notice, but we're going to need another admiral soon, so we won't recruit one there. We're looking pretty good there, although this chap's going to need something of a mining facility. Or do we go for clone vats? Because we don't have clone vats here yet. And we did kind of want clone vats everywhere. I know it costs us a mineral, but let's not worry about a mineral. Okay, we're looking good in Isam. We're looking very good in Devassa. We're looking good in Hitchmal, except we're going to want this upgraded. Let's go for a... Oh, man, we're all pretty even here now, aren't we? Okay, well, let's go in that case for a... let's go for an engineering facility there, and otherwise we're looking very, very nice. In here, just a couple of mines to be upgraded, and the planetary what's-it-majobby thing as well. Oh no, that's our mineral silo, isn't it? But still, looking very, very nice here. And why have we got an engineering facility somewhere where we could have a Xeno Zoo? Let's replace that. I think we can put a Xeno Zoo here. We do have pet Xeno Zoo, there we go. Okay, good. Make use of the pets of the world. Right, and then we've just got a couple of very simple upgrades here. We've got another Unity point to spend that I hadn't noticed. And then these planets over here do require something more of a development project on them. So we'll get going with that. Minerals, mining networks. I don't think we need any more minerals. You know, energy is always going to be something that we need. So... maybe that's something to concentrate on. Energy grid. You know what? Yeah, let's put an energy grid here if we can. And then power plants here. Because I think we're as good for minerals as we're ever going to need to be. But we're always going to need more and more energy. If that makes sense. So what we'll do here is we'll build a... Let's build a... Oh, we've already got a monument, haven't we? Oh, no, that's not a monument. That's a one of the other things, isn't it? Okay, well, we'll get a monument there then. Oh, an incoming transmission, do you say? Let's pause it. We'll have a look at that in a minute. I just want to get the construction queue finished for this planet first of all. Clone vats. I'm not seeing clone vats on here anywhere, am I? Why can't we do clone vats? We need a planetary capital. Well, is that getting upgraded? Which one's our planetary capital? Is it this one? And is it getting upgraded? It looks to be getting upgraded. Yes, there we go. Okay, well, we'll wait on that for a minute then. Let's keep it going. And who wants trade, eh? It's the Wasegi Stellar Intellect, and they want some terraforming liquids for minerals. Not that we really need the minerals, but I'm happy to share what we've got in the world, you know? I want to make friends. We want to make friends. Our factions here require us to make friends. Oh, we've actually got a creature to collect over there as well, do we? That's rather interesting, isn't it? Anyway, we want to work on these military ships. So let's go to the spaceport, and let's get another... Oh, a J-class. I can't remember quite how we've set up this. It's been a few days since I last played this, but our flotilla right now, we've got 3 A's, 2 G's, 3 J's, 2 C's, and I think we don't have any more ships in a construction queue here, so we need... I've already forgotten what it was, but we want to get 3 of everything, so it was... Oh my goodness me, I have actually forgotten, haven't I? So we need another C and another G. Okay, right, let's get in Bihut, we'll get the C... And then in Osek, we'll get the G. Well, we would get the G if we had the money. Let's put it back up to fastest for the time being. And we'll get the battleship C class. And then we do have one mighty as bloody heck fleet there. And there'll still be more to put in it. I think maybe we'll just put some cruisers and destroyers. We'll just fill it up. From that regard, I really can't be bothered to build them, in all honesty. But we're nearly there. So it was a C class that we needed, was it? I've forgotten again. Am I really that useless? It was a C class and a G class, and we already built a G class. I think that's a G class coming up there. No, that's a C class. So we need to build a G class. God, I'm not good at remembering stuff. Right, G class, which is our gunship class battleship, isn't it? And then we've got our J class, which is the one with the big weird lance weapon on it. And then we've got our C class, which is all the hangars and stuff. And then we've got our A class, which is the artillery type job fella. Okay, we're looking good there. So yeah, I think we'll just put some meat on the bones of this fleet now with some cruisers and a couple of destroyers. Oh, hi. Very nice. Very nice. Excellent. Right, so yes, so I think cruisers and destroyers for the most part, but we'll just let our minerals get up so we can do a nice big collection of them and get them all going in at the same time. Right, let's just keep going up this sort of line of projects here until we get to the places where we can't go. Research is getting completed all over the shop, which is fantastic to hear. Frontier Clinic, Edict of the Grand Fleet. Man, that's a bit good. And we can have a fleet academy. Not quite sure how that works, if that's just a modifier for ships that we then build in it or something, but we can upgrade our hyperdronics farm, which sounds very good. Frontier clinics, I think, are more early game. I don't really think we need them anymore. That's probably going to be something quite good to get, though. What have we got here? A disruptor, curator archaeology lab, database supplied by the curator where discoveries can easily be cross-referenced. A shipboard lab with advanced archaeological equipment. Oh, I see. So do we put that on... Oh, that's actually all it does. It sounds good, but there's not really many anomalies to do anymore, is there? There's Curator Exploration Lab. What does that give for us then? What does it do for us? What does it do for us? You know, we know the Curator Lab does that. What does this one do? Oh, survey speed plus 25%. I mean, they're good, but we're not really surveying anything anymore, are we? So I think, honestly, getting something like that might be a little bit better. But look how good our science is and how quickly we're able to get all these science jobbies in, right? It's fantastic. Okay, let's get that fleet finished. We might as well just build it here. So we wanted just a couple of cruisers. We'll take, I think for the most part, I think we'll probably want to take gunship class. Because they're more all-rounders, aren't they? And do we have a special project there? We need level 5 for it. Okay. Right, leader recruitment, Empire leader capacity. That would be very good, actually. That's a big one to get. That's a big one to get. But we do need more leaders about the shop. Oh, and actually, now you say it, are we actually going to be able to afford these cruisers? I think we're only going to be able to afford one cruiser. Because I think a cruiser's worth 3, isn't it? Oh no, it's ship size 4. Oh man, what are we doing here then? Special project complete. We can get a... yeah, lovely. Those species are getting in. So ship size 4, ship size 2. So we might as well just get... Oh man, we can't really get much there, can we? How terribly disappointing. Have we got the highest level spaceports that we can get here? Yes, we do. Okay. Well, then, let's just get to upgrading this, and our secondary fleet may just have to stay as it is. Or maybe what we'll do in the flotilla is, because that's a bit of a bigger one, isn't it? We'll maybe just get 1 or 2 other things in there, perhaps. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll take this. That is not a rally point anymore, and we'll remake this one a rally point, and then we'll just build... Let's just go for one Corvette. Why not? We'll just fill it up. A Corvette and a G-class destroyer, and they will go and join on with the first flotilla. Okay, so the second flotilla is only 12 ships, but it's not bad. Let's recruit it an admiral. This admiral, what do we got? Leader recruitment cost, fire rate, whole regeneration. I think fire rate has to be the best job. He's our oldest leader, but there he goes. Okay, let's get this lot over there if we can. Our second flotilla. Over there, and we'll get the first flotilla over there as well, and we'll get them ready to go up. Maybe we'll go back to the curators and pay them a ton of money and ask how we best destroy this Drake. I do feel bad, though. The poor Drake, I mean... And I think we'll meet in Crash, actually. I didn't realise that was closer at the time. I feel very sorry for this poor Drake. But the Dragon's Horde is there, and... Well. Energy weapon attack speed, that sounds quite good. What happened there? Inactive buildings. Well, there are going to be inactive buildings, aren't there? Okay, so while our fleets are getting ready, let's go and have a look at our 2 newer planets and get them all sorted again. We're nearly done with this one. We've got upgrades coming in. Otherwise, we just got to think about what we're doing with these minerals, because I really don't think we need many more mineral... Maybe a mineral processing plant in one of them would be good, but I'm looking at other stuff, like, obviously we can't build a Xenosuit here, but we do need clone vats. And I know it is destroying minerals, but we're so good for minerals. And if we are potentially finding a dragon's hoard very soon, I think, honestly, science labs can't go wrong, right? Can't go wrong, right? In OSSEC, where our habitability was something of a problem, we seem to be sorted out now. The robots are doing quite a good job for us, and I think we're actually all built up there. Let's just have a look. We're actually at 100% there. Good job, that governor. He's done very well. And, oh, who's died? Governor Nahel, who was at Ulcad, was he? Well, can we get another person in Ulcad? No, we can't, apparently. Oh, of course, we just bought our admiral in, so... Yes, I was going to say, oh no, because we need to save that spot for our second admiral, but we already got our second admiral in, so leader experience gain clear, but that's not going to be very useful. Leader lifespan plus 25%. Oh, I think a young guy with a lot of experience to gain would do us very nicely there. Losing a lot of food, but we're gaining a lot of food, so it's okay. And our research has come in there. Advanced afterburners, cruiser assembly yards, kinetic battery. What is that? Whoa! Look at that damage, man! What is that? Ignores 20% of... Oh, man, that'd be something to put on the artillery lot, wouldn't it? Crikey. Okay, let's... How long is that going to be? 32 months. Really want to get the fleets going over to that Drake sooner than later. Where have we got? So we got our 9.1k fleet there. And we've got our 16.8k fleet. That's just insane, isn't it? That's just insane. Over there. Look at them. Look at how good they are. I love how we just got one Corvette chilling out in there now. How good is that? And a governor has died at the age of 100. That's a ripe old age, isn't it? Governor of Zampok there. Yeah, let's get another chap in, shall we? Who are we looking at now? Who are we looking at now? Leader lifespan, army build, speed and garrison health might be a good one, but I think really the strength of our fleets are kind of dissuading anyone from invading us. But we built clone vats for a reason. We have a ton of energy for a reason. I think maybe, just for the sake of it, let's get clone armies built everywhere, shall we? They're not really even that expensive, but... And I think there is definitely a limit to the amount we can have. Oh god, is there? I thought there was a limit to the amount we could have. These are for defense armies. Oh god, have I actually just built a load of armies that I may not necessarily want? Whoa! Shuttle crash on Bulb? Wait a second! During a clandestine mission to the surface of Bulb, this is where our observation post is, one of our shuttles was intercepted by a squadron of atmospheric fighters belonging to the local nation state. A lucky missile hit disabled the shuttle's engines and it crashed into the remote wilderness. We need to act fast if we are to evacuate any survivors before the natives reach the crash site. And, oh god, we're having some Area 51 stuff there, aren't we? Right. Pause this. Yeah, these clone armies, maybe I wanted defense brigades here. Apparition brigade. Yeah, wondering if that wasn't what I wanted to click on. We want just defensive armies for the time being, and I think when we come to get clone armies, or when we come to want to invade, if we do come to want to invade, then that will be where we want to, you know, get that going. So defense armies, I think, will be fine, and there is a limit to defense armies. There we go, in Ogo. And over here, this is going to be a lot of energy, but we're making a lot of energy, and we're going to have a lot more energy coming in. And I think we're probably going to be negative energy for a little bit, but it won't be that bad. It won't be for that long. So yeah, we're just going to get defensive armies everywhere. They're not very expensive at all. And then we'll go and we'll get our special project. We'll get those crash survivors out of the hostile planet, because we don't want some kind of... As I said, some version of Paul or E.T. We want our guy back home where he belongs, right? So we'll get working on that in but a second. Assault Army Neo-Sergog? Neo-Sergog? What is there? What's this? They're not as good. They cost the same, but they're not as strong, so I'm not sure why we would ever want Neo. Oh, of course, because our guys changed themselves a bit so that they could fit in with the slight hostility of the planet, didn't they? Forgot about that. Forgot that was on that planet. Okay, well, there we go. So we're going to have a lot of those coming in. We really are going to need to focus quite strongly now on our energy to a point. Have we not got anyone? Well, that's our energy grid there. Okay. Yeah, energy to a point is going to be important. So yeah, maybe the clone vats we're not going to make the most of that we thought we were going to, but it doesn't really matter because the clone vats, if nothing else, are very good for our society research, and we can build clone armies for fighting and invading, so it's all going to be good there, I think. Otherwise, I'm really happy with all of this, although I do expect to rather be stuck for energy in a bit, but that's okay. Right. What were we doing? I wanted to have a look at the ship designer. I know we've got those survivors at the crash site to do, but I just wanted to make sure, see, because we've got improved. Oh, they are improved. Oh, good stuff. They are improved. We are still as upgraded as we can be in all of these areas, then. Yes, I would take it. I would take it that we are. Oh, I mean, auto upgrades are on, but sometimes it doesn't work, does it? But that all seems to be rather in order there. Okay, good. Science, good.